Hello Power BI enthusiasts, welcome back to Datacraft Excel and BI Hub. Today we are diving into the world of DAX measures using a real world dataset. So we have a student dataset with serial number, student name and their status, which is pass or fail. So in this video, I'll walk you through how to use DAX measures to analyze and visualize student performance. Let's jump right in. Before we dive into the DAX measures, we are going to add a new column to make our analysis more effective. So our new column is going to be student status. So to add a new column, we are going to click here. All right. And we're going to name our column student status. All right, and we're going to use the code if table 1 status is equal to pass equal to pass, then 1 else 0. So if the status of student is pass, you should write the value 1, but if the student status is not pass, that means its status is fail, then you should add the value 0. We're going to enter. So our student status column has been created, and for the student who has passed, it has written 1, and for the student who has failed, it has written 0. All right, now let's start creating our basic measures. All right, first up, we are going to right click on our table 1 and click on new measure. All right, so we're going to name our new measure as number of students. So we are going to use the formula or code count table 1 serial number in table 1. All right, so this gives us the total number of students in our data set. Similarly, we're going to again right click on table 1 and click on new measure. So now we are going to name our measure number of unique students, and for this we are going to use the same but a little bit different formula, which is going to be a distinct count function. So you should distinct count the student name in table 1. So since we only want the student name which is appearing one time, so we don't want the name of a student which is appearing multiple times, so we want a unique value. So for this we are not going to use the count function, and we're going to use the distinct count function. So the distinct count function is basically used to calculate the number of unique values in a specified data set or column, excluding the duplicate values. It is commonly used in SQL, Excel, Power Pivot, etc. for data analysis. We're going to enter. So our measure has been created of number of unique students. All right, moving on to the interesting part, which is pass and fail analysis. So now we are going to create number of student pass, number of students fail, pass percentage, fail percentage measures. So for this we're going to right click on table 1 and click on new measure. We are going to name this number of students pass. For this we are going to use the sum function, sum the student status in table 1. So this measure counts the number of students who has passed, and in the beginning of the video we have denoted the pass students as 1, so it is going to add those and not the 0, because 0 cannot be added. Alright, we're going to click enter. Alright, our measure has been created. Alright, now we're going to do the same for a number of students fail. We're going to right click, then go on new measure, and going to name this number of students fail. All right, for this we are going to simply subtract the number of student pass from number of students. All right, so number of students minus number of students pass. All right, enter. All right, so our measure has been created. Now let's add a layer of insight by introducing percentages. So now we are going to create the measures of pass percentage and fail percentage. It's really easy. We're going to right click on table 1, click on new measure, and we'll name this pass percentage. All right, for this we're going to use the function divide. So divide, so you are going to divide a number of students pass, from number of students. All right, table 1. All right, number of students. Close the rounded brackets and enter. All right, so our pass percentage measure has been created. So we're going to do the same for fail percentage. So we're going to right click and click on new measure. We're going to name this fail percentage, and fail percentage is going to be found by divide number of students fail from number of students, of course. So close the rounded brackets, enter. All right, so our measure has been created. With our measures in place, let's visualize the results on cards in Power BI. I will show you how to drag and drop these measures onto cards, creating a visually appealing and informative dashboard. This step is crucial for sharing insights with stakeholders and making data driven decisions. So, we're going to click here on card icon. All right. So, first of all, we want number of students. We're going to drag and drop the number of students. All right. Then again, we're going to click on card, drag and drop it here. And now we want number of unique students, so we're going to drag and drop it here. So there are 31 number of unique students. Another thing to notice, while adding a new element, you have to unselect um, your element if it is selected. So now we're going to add another card, and now we want the number of students that has passed. So there are 19 students who have passed. Again, we're going to add a card, and now we want number of students fail. All right, again we're going to add a card, and no, we're going to drag and drop pass percentage here. All right, then we're going to add another card. We'll drag and drop fail percentage. All right, so as you can see, the pass percentage and fail percentage card is written in decimal value 0.39, 0.61. So to transform this into percentage, we are going to click on the element, and we'll click on the pass percentage, the measure that we created, and we'll click here. So it will display the values in percentage, and we'll click. All right, so it has transformed our decimal value into percentage. So we're going to do the same for our fail percentage. Select the element, click on fail percentage measure that we created, and then click here. All right, it has transformed it. So, and there you have it. We have successfully analyzed student performance using DAX measures in Power BI. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell for more Power BI tutorials. If you have any questions or specific topics you'd like me to cover, drop them in the comments below.